Hey ho, Sagittarius, how you doing? This is going to be a reading from the 5th going through to the 11th of September. If you haven't seen the monthly readings, our collective reading, and also your monthly reading, you can find it in our channel, or it'll be linked somewhere in the cards above my head. And also at the end of this reading, already the readings I've done so far are very solid, very nice. Looking forward to doing your reading. Obviously, this is coming into the end of your summer, so you're going to still feel vibrant and up for it in life. So as we go forward, that may well change, but at the moment, it's definitely within your frame at the moment. Let's just see what's going on in the energy. That comes from the Astroflower, by the way, the philosophy of the Astroflower, which we'll have a lot more videos on. Basically, you're in your summer period. You're coming to the end of your summer period now. Okay. Right, let's just see what's going on. The here and now is very solid. There's a lot going on around you, and it tends to be very tangible stuff. Okay, your karmic paths and everything like that is it's building in stature, but your guides are sort of like slowing it down a bit, kind of going, okay, Sagittarius, not quite ready. Going to move into autumn after the month of September. It might be good to sort of like, or during the month of September, it might be good to sort of like start calming the amount of energies going through. Obviously, things calm down in the autumn around us, and it happens to us as individuals as well. It's according to our birthday, the last 3 months before our birthday. So, yeah, let's just get into what the overall energy is going here. It's enjoying beach life. It's sort of like enjoy the moment, enjoy being the moment, basically. It seems to be sort of saying 2 of Pentacles. Either enjoy the moment or you don't enjoy the moment. If you're not enjoying the moment, you still have time in this year to start putting things into place. It'd be very good for you to recognize what's not working for you and how to do it differently, or to do something completely different. If things are working for you, enjoy that success, basically. But it's trying to see, when I say being in the here and now, this is pretty much what it is. It's helping you to understand the here and now. It's being present. That's what it's sort of saying there. Concentrate on one thing at a time. Okay, let's just go on to the karmic message for your relationships. You're a bit like Gemini, actually. You don't have to try that hard. You seem to be trying harder than you should do, if that makes sense to you. It's like, it's not a case of kind of going, right, well, I'm not going to do anything for you anymore. It's not that. But don't forget yourselves in all of this. Don't forget, is this a fair exchange? Emperor. That's all about you. So getting back to you. In fact, I think Leah had that as well. Getting back to you. Finding you. Being you within the relationships around it. If people don't like it, what are you going to do? You want to change? You want to be someone completely different? Or do you want to be you? I'd go ahead and be you if I was you. Right, let's see how the universe is influencing you, or influencing this karmic message. There's pending administration to be done in your life, and it's coming up, but it's not here yet. But it's just, you might this week notice occasionally that the sun goes down a little bit quicker if you're in the northern hemisphere, or the sun is coming up a little bit quicker. Either way, either you've got to be planting up stuff or you've got to be harvesting stuff. There's stuff to be done, and it sort of seems to be administrative sort of scenario. I think that's what the universe is. Make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, as it were. Yeah, doing administration, looking after yourself. Looking after yourself in the way of fun, but also in sleep, also what you eat, just celebrating, your life in a way. Being you and celebrating your life, I think, is really important. Okay, let's just have a look at, see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. They're providing you the paperwork for that administration that's coming up. So they're almost tying up knots, so tying up loose ends. And there seems to be, like, within relationships around you, like if you've met someone, say, like 4 or 5 months ago, you'll now get to that stage you're kind of going, yeah, I like being with that person. I don't have to ask that question of myself anymore. So the relationship can move on a stage. This could be with your family if you've repositioned yourself, or if the family has had a repositioning with someone passing over, for example, or someone being born. It changes the dynamics of everything, which we go into the Astroflower in. And as it changes, then you get to a point where you kind of go, that is changed. This is the new sort of vibration, as it were. And this is where your guides are trying to create, or allowing situations to flow before you that you would then be able to connect the dots and put it into action in your life. Yeah, they're trying to help you make your dreams come true, make your wishes. I would wish for, it's the accomplishment. I think it's tying up those loose ends. So it's actually, you're getting goals that are going to come to fruition within your relationships. So if you want your family to be a certain way, or you want your friends to be a certain way, not them to be a certain way, but the relationship to be a certain way, it seems like you're going to get what you're asking for. Yeah. Okay. Let's just, sorry, I haven't even taken that there. I'm not going to take that card, apparently. How is the guys trying to influence the conversation that is in you? Lighten up, don't put it in your mental. So keep it in your heart, keep it in the body, enjoying the sunshine on your skin, enjoying that cool water you're swimming through, or enjoying that lovely soup you're eating. It's enjoying the moment physically, keeping it out of your head, because we don't actually feel anything in the head. That's the thing. That's why it's logical, because if you don't want to involve your emotions into logic. Yeah, nurture yourself. This is it. It comes into this thing. Looking after you, being who you are, being you. This is like the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like there's you within the relationships that are around you. And there's other Pentacle, which is you in your money world. There's two different worlds here by the looks of things. You might feel a bit out of sync between your relationships and what you're doing as a job. Let's have a look and see what's going on your financial side. This is the karmic message for your money, jobs, business projects. They're showing me a series of sets of waves. So waves, usually the 7th wave is the biggest wave. That's what people say. And you can see these sets of waves coming in. So it looks like a good time for you. It looks like understanding that the karmic message here, I think, is all about rhythm, of understanding that there's another wave going to come in. You can surf that wave, and then you can you have time to go back out to catch that next wave. And it's being a little bit more organized, but within the rhythm of the world that is around you. Leo had exactly those two cards in this section here. It had this card up there, I've got to be said. But it is, it's all about being you as well. But this is in a different way. This is through understanding and knowledge and looking at something in a very mechanical way. And that's sort of like to do with business and jobs and that sort of thing. Knowing how to work and do the work you do. Knowing you can do it. You're good at it. If you're looking for a job, this will be a good time to put yourself in a rhythm. And you should be throwing out those applications at the moment. Really just knocking them out all over the place. But within your business and your job, it's going to give you that sure sensation within you to allow you to progress forward. Confidence. That's what the word I'm looking for. Let's see how the universe is trying to influence this. The universe is advising you to stock up. So it could be stocking up on good deeds done within your company. So you've done really well on sales and you're keeping that up over 2 or 3 months, or your business is doing well and you're getting a good steady flow and it's very constant. There's a good profit line and stuff like that. But just keep them going, putting them aside, just keep them going, because you're going to want to spend these at some given point in the near future. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So, perfect harmonious space. This is quite funny, because although the Queen of Wands is a fire, there's a lot of passion in there. What was I saying earlier on about sort of like, was it to you I was saying about your plexus solis in your heart? I'm forgetting now. I hope it was. But it's like that. That's almost like that's your heart and that's your solar plexus. And it's your karmic message here is telling you to be, and the universe will bring in those passions which will ignite your heart and enjoyment within your workspace. If you apply a bit more sort of seriousness and kind of going, yeah, I want more, I want it, I want my business to do well. And it's going to drive that passion, so it's going to make it even pleasurable. Let's just see how the guides are influencing this conversation that is within you. Or not conversation, the karmic path. They're almost selling tickets to you here. So it's like they're trying to generate a vibration that is around you, which attracts the opportunities. So it's almost like you're creating. It's like manifesting. Yeah, well, this is it. Going for a door, going for a portal. It is an understanding of putting you into it. Once you put you into it, you go from one side to the other. And with these, as I say, accumulative sort of things that I say, if you're doing well in thing and you're getting your profit or you're getting good sales within your job or whatever, allow them to accumulate, because that's, as you go through that door, afterwards, it looks like it's going to be, you're going to need it. Not in a bad way, but I think because you want to progress and you want to go further on down the line. And if you want to go further in your life, you're going to need the resources. And this could be through understanding. This could be like a degree. This could be money. This could be energy. This could be time. You know, this is creating a bit of time is a huge asset to do things. Okay, let's just see what the how the guides are influencing this conversation that's within you. They're helping you to be a little bit more of an extrovert. So as these guides are trying to pull in the new dimension for you, or the new paradigm for you, and I think this has to do with the monthly readings as well. You know, you will know, as they're pulling things into you, you're going through a new era of life. And in this life here, it's almost like they're expressing, they're sort of saying, and this is what we do. It's like, I don't want to say it's self-promotion, because it's not that, but it is a case of communication, how you're communicating with the outside world. So, you know, you can make those connections with other people. Networking, basically. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, sorry. There's a good lot of set of Pentacles. You've got Pentacles and Queens and Wands down that side. And the Pentacle over there. Yeah, it's okay, so the Page of Pentacles is a victory on a long-term scale. So it is going through that portal, getting that. Okay, so this could be a job offer. This could be a real bound in the front. This is how the guides are trying to influence you on your feeling of that security, to actually go for that promotion, to go for that bigger aspect of the business. And as it's been maybe an idea of yours for a long time of progressing within your field of your expertise, this is where the Page of Pentacles are sort of, you're going to get that victory. You're convincing yourself, you're almost creating, you're manifesting that victory within you. And it's a long-term victory. Very solid, something that you can take to the bank. You know? So that looks really good, and especially with the Two of Pentacles in the middle. As I say, it's both sides. And that's what sums up the Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Let's just see what's going on the outcome of all of this and how it leads into the following week. Showing me like a beautiful sunset. Let's say you're walking towards the sun. This is quite an interesting concept. Let's say you're trying to walk, you want to walk to the sun. Which direction should you head for? Is it west or east? Okay? Everybody got their answer? I would say east. Because that's where the sun's coming from. You're going to get to it a lot quicker. If you start walking west, it's still always going to be out of your reach. And here it's sort of saying, you know, if you're walking to the sun, you've got to go through the night in order to get there. So you've got to be prepared that this change of everything that's going around us in the monthly readings, but also within your life, cannot be undone. You got to be playing smart here. That was playing smart. For me, that was playing smart. Yeah, you can disagree and you can say, no, walking west is good because then you get a longer day. But in the big speed of things, I think you'll probably be better off walking the other way at some point. And that's what it seems to be with me. And I think going through the night, you've got to be a bit smart. Okay? And I think this is going to make you realise kind of going, do you know what? I've got this. And I think this has to do a bit more on the financial side than anything else. That you've got this. Okay? It's going to make for a very eventful reading next week, I think. Because how do you tie it in with the outside world? That is going to be the really interesting thing. Anyway, there you go, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here with us. That was your reading for next week. I hope it helped you get the best out of life. We have loads of links in the description below. There's one to your Astroflower. There's also to our Instagram and also to our sister channel, Cymatic TV, which does everything about energy. If subscription and clicking that bell will be absolutely brilliant. In the meantime, Sagittarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do.